Welcome back, folks. With me, Phil Turrell. You're watching part 3 of the inventory management Let's Play. No, but in all seriousness. Um, so, if you saw the little handwritten note on the wall next to the door in the last part, that was Wesker saying that he left some goodies here and, he's wishing us the best. I mean, he is the best boss to work for, after all. I mean, he would never, ever do anything bad to his people. So, he left us some shotgun shells. He left us 2 magazines of handgun bullets. And he left us 2 first aid sprays. So really good. And we're actually going to get our broken. We're actually going to get the broken shotgun, and then we're going to get our shotgun, which will be the main gun that I'm going to be using for probably the majority of the game. I'm going to ditch the handgun, and I'm going to. Well, I lied. Maybe I'm. Oh no, I know what I'm doing. I want to go and get the wind crest from the room so we can get the magnum later, so we can have our boss end game boss killer weapon. So you'll need an old key at least, but even if you don't, you'll have an old key that's in the room next to us. So you don't have to worry about missing an old key. So that's pretty awesome. And I really like the track that plays here. So you might be able to unlock it with an old key. We use an old key. Well, of course, that's the whole reason. And I still have one left over. So that's super duper nice. So this this puzzle right here has always confounded me. Not so much like where the placement is, but so you're expected to make a fishing lure from a hook and a fake fly, and there's a letter here from a scientist telling his beloved Alma that he's infected and he's going to end the infection, shall we say. So I'll let you read this, but anyways, the puzzle in this room is you'll have to make a lure from a hook and a fake fly or fake insect. And then there's an insect specimen on a real insect specimen on one of these walls. Now, the lures will go on lure. So here's the lure of a bee. So if we combine these, if you hit the switch here, nothing's going to happen. So we're going to take this bee specimen right here, and then we're going to combine the hook and the lure of a fly, whatever bee, and attach it and put it right here. And then the bee specimen we're going to put here. Now here's the thing. When you hit the switch, it will open up the little hidden vault for the wind crest, but then the bee will come to life. And this bee had to be the most chillest bee ever. Like, it was comfortable being on that other display, and then was comfortable on Chris's person. I was legit about to run out that room from that bee, like, bees! Or I guess bee, not bees. But we got that. And actually, this whole area right here is completely optional. You don't have to do it. But I'm absolutely going to do it because I want the Magnum. And the Magnum is the best gun that you can get for Chris at the end of the game. Actually, for that matter, it's also the best gun for Jill as well, even though she gets the grenade launcher. But so we're going to go in here and we're going to collect another old key. There is an ink ribbon. There is another, I said old key and ink ribbon, and then there's a first aid box here. So we're going to get that old key. The ink ribbon's here if you want it. I'm not going to grab it. And I'm going to get slightly confused because of the fixed camera angles. So got all that. And at this point, if you have like at least, I don't know, 7 or 8 healing items in your inventory in the box, I would say you don't need to collect any more. But I'm just a kleptomaniac, and I'm just going to keep on taking more and more healing items as I can because, why not? That just happens to be what it is in video games. So first aid spray. So that's another full heal item. And first aid sprays are full heal items, and I don't exactly remember if first aid sprays deduct from your ranks or anything in this Resident Evil. I thought they did in the older Resident Evils. I could be wrong. I wasn't very much of a, hey, I want to get an A rank in Resident Evil 3 or Resident Evil 2, but we can go ahead and put the wind crest away, and then we can put our handgun away, get the broken shotgun with the shotgun shells and old key, and then we'll be good. Because we won't engage any zombies. We're going to beeline it right to there. And even if you're not good at dodging zombies, there's no zombies getting in the way between us and that shotgun room. So Or I could just decide to make a U-turn and be like, I forgot something. Let's see what I forgot. Let's see here. What did I forget? Oh yeah, the mansion key. We're gonna need that mansion key because we're gonna have to. We're going to get the death mask, the first death mask. So, and then one of the old keys is going to be used to make a shortcut. So this door right here, we only get 2 go-throughs with it. You can only go through it twice before the door handle breaks off, and you cannot go through it from this side. The other side you can, but the side that says the door handle is broken. We're going to go ahead and unlock that door, and we'll come back to it. And the reason I wanted to unlock it is that way I can discard it, because that was the last use of that key that's needed. So that spot's now empty. Go straight to this door, enter it, and you'll be in a suspiciously square room. So, and from a vertical angle camera. So, we don't want, and you can kind of guess. If you haven't played Resident Evil, that's the trap room. So we're going to take the dagger off the table, and then we're going to go examine the wall for the shotgun. We're going to take said shotgun, and then that will suspiciously unlift that arm, but we'll place the broken shotgun on it, and that will disable the trap. We took the shotgun, but we put the broken one in its place. That way it is disabled. If you did not put that broken shotgun there, the room would lock, I believe, at least in Jill scenario, when Barry tries to rescue you, the doors will lock, and you'll be crushed to death. So that's not very good. Like I said, that zombie would break out of that room anyways, but it's all part of the plan. It's all part of the plan. Use the old key here. We're going to go into this little gardening area that's going to have a lot of healing items. It will have a bag of herbicide. That the bag of herbicide we're going to need to get another death mask. So we're going to get at least, I'm going to say we're going to get at least 2 death masks here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to collect a red and a green, and I'm going to mix them. So that way I get the most healing items out of here that I can. Is after this, I'm never ever going to come back here, because for one thing, I don't need the kerosene. It's out here in the middle of nowhere, and really, I don't want to invite these dogs to go and bite me in the rear, so to speak, or grab me by the arm. So that's all. I'm gonna grab the herbicide right here, or the chemical to use on plants, herbicide, plant side, whatever it is. So now I'm not gonna go into the hallway, the door right above this door, because that will lead to the dogs. I'm going to avoid that, so I'm going to shoot my way through these zombies. Now, the thing with the shotgun is you want to aim your shotgun up and shoot. That will have a good chance to remove their head. And if you need to use a defense item to get through here, just run through. Just run through. You're never going to come through this hallway again. So, shoot the zombie, make it go down, and that's all you need to do. And we're done with the hallway. You'll never ever have to come through this hallway ever again if you play the game a certain way. But if you want to experience the whole survival horror aspect of it, then you'll go wherever you want to, and you'll be surprised by some of the things that jump through these windows, which I'm talking about something that appears later in the game when we revisit the mansion. So here, there's a puzzle where there's a statue, a picture of a lady that has a golden bracer, a green crown, and then a purple necklace, and the whole thing is to change the lights on these pictures to reflect the color on the jewelry of the people there. That way it matches the jewelry of Lisa here on this portrait. So once you do that, you hit yes, and then the door will lift. Your reward will be a death mask, and if you have an old key, you can use it to unlock this door. You now created a shortcut, and this will lead to the cemetery where we're going to place this death mask at. That way we don't have to worry about having this death mask in our inventory when we have to use all of them. Chris isn't Jill, so you don't want to have all 4 death masks in his inventory because you only have 2 spots. So we're going to go ahead and use one. And those shotgun shells I told you I was going to get, I'm going to go ahead and get them right now. That way they stack right on top of the ones I already got. So bada bing, bada boom. And that's the thing about Chris's campaign or story, whatever you want to call it. It's all about inventory management and knowing when to use what items where. And then, fortunately, that comes with experience unless you want to watch a Let's Play like mine. So hopefully this is really helping you. Like I said, I practiced this route probably, I don't know, one full time and then half another time. I got all the way to the residence in the back, the first area outside the mansion. So we put that death mask on. As you saw, one of the chains busted off the coffin and spewed blood all over the place. Um, how that spews blood, I don't know, but it is what it is. So we're gonna go up here, and then we're gonna go into the main area of the mansion again, and we're gonna go visit and see some old friends. Well, old friends off camera because we didn't see them when we crashed our helicopter, or not crashed our helicopter, when Brad left us for, for dead. So we're gonna go here. I believe what are you gonna do, Passfield? Yes, we're gonna go here. And so I'll actually get caught by a zombie right here, but I'm just gonna hit it with the defense dagger and blast with the shotgun. Unfortunately, though, I am not gonna be able to, well, um, headshot it. So I'm gonna run right into its weight and grasp, but I'm gonna dagger it, and I'm gonna blast it with the shotgun. But this one does not lose its head. But another neat thing about the daggers and the shotgun, if you blow off their heads, if the dagger is stabbed into the zombie's head and you blow off its head, then the good thing is the dagger will fly free since there is no head for it to lodge itself into, and you can pick up the dagger and you can go stabby stabby with another zombie layer down the road. Unfortunately, that doesn't work with the hand grenade because hand grenade go boom and you no longer have a hand grenade to pick up. So we're gonna go in this door. And I want to say we're going to get the death mask in this hallway before we go help Richard. No, not here. Is this hallway? Oh, it's the other door, I think. No. It's the hallway in the other end. My bad. So we're going to go all the way through here, back to the main entrance, and then we're going to go to the opposite end. And something I'm realizing that when we have to edit these videos, I can't exactly jump cut like I could for the other parts, like I could for this one. So what I'm going to do here, this leads outside, doesn't it? Okay, now we're going to go the other way. What we're going to do is we're going to go and get the death mask from the armor room, and then from the armor room we're going to go see Rebecca and Richard, which is going to force us into a little side quest of sorts to save. Well, you'll see. I'm spoiling too much for y'all. For those who have not seen this magnificent game, this amazing game that was on the Nintendo GameCube way back when. This is one of the main reasons I got a Nintendo GameCube back in the day. So we're going to go in here. This will be another puzzle room. And what you do not want to do, and I actually did this on the 1.5 playthrough. I accidentally thought I'd solved the puzzle already, and I pushed that button in the middle. But push these armors in the way I'm doing it. You need to push all these armors back in place. But the trick is, if you push them out of order, some of them might come out of the back, and you have to re-push them back in. So once all 4 are in, you push the button in the middle. It will release the lock in the back, and then you will get your prize. Now, if you do this without getting those armors in place, it will release gas in the room. You won't die. You'll have a chance to get out, but it will hurt your life bar. And then I didn't say what your life bar is. Your life bar is on the top left of the menu. You see that little green flowing thing? When it's green and it says fine, you're at full health, or you're really close to full health. If it's yellow and it says caution, well, you're probably at like the 50% mark. If it's like red caution, you might want to heal. And then if it's red, it says danger, you're going to want to heal. Otherwise, you're going to die. So we got the death mask. And so we're going to go into this room. And this will trigger a cutscene. So we'll get to meet some members of Bravo team that survived and made it to the mansion.
You.
Chris Redfield, Alpha Team. We're here to rescue you.
But who's here to rescue you?
Richard, what the hell happened?
It's like you got beat up in a street fight.
Chris, this place. Get your team.
No, I can't leave you.
Demons.
No, those are
everywhere.
zombies, not demons.
Don't talk.
Good golly, Miss Molly, that was a huge
It
bite.
wasn't a snake, but the size of the bite mark is huge.
It's not just any ordinary.
Are you sure it's not a
snake.
dog bite?
Take my word
Okay, I'll
for
take
it.
your word for it.
He needs serum.
Serum brand serum.
Left it in another
All in
room.
uppercase. We
I'll
can't
get
have
it.
serum that has proper
Please
case
tell
letters.
me.
Hold
It's
on.
grape flavored.
I'll be back.
Or maybe it's cherry, who knows? Rebecca's like, it's just a placebo. But okay, so we're gonna want to go to the um, opposite end of the mansion, which they'll tell you where it's at. But if you just follow me where I'm going, it's basically the second save room, the one with all the medical supplies. Um, it's below the area where we used the dog whistle. So I want to go this way. You can actually go the big double door. That actually probably would be faster, but I'm just gonna go this way. So, and you're given I want to say you're given a 5 minute time limit to save Richard. So don't dilly dally too much. If you need to unequip your gun, that way you can run a little bit faster. But I know there's a zombie in this hallway, and I'm about to have it meet my Mr. Boomstick. Luckily, this zombie, I believe I do do a little bit of a lobotomy on it. So here we go. Hey guy, boop, lobotomy, lobotomized. So we're gonna go down here. We're gonna go to the door right underneath the staircase right here. And then we're going to examine the medicine cabinets for serum brand serum, which I I don't know why it has to be all uppercase, and it's even on the bottles like serum. I'm gonna put the death mask here. I'm gonna put a couple of my healing items here. Keep my herbicide because we're actually gonna come back this way. We're actually gonna teleport right back to this room magically through the powers of Rebecca Chambers. Once we give them the serum. So we got the serum, now we just got to beeline it back. And we will have plenty of time to go back and, you know, burn bodies. Because I think I remember that body that's in the middle of the hallway I want to clear. So I'm going to go ahead and get my canteen. Where is my canteen? Right there. I have one in there, so that's perfect. That's all I need. So we're going to burn that body. Because that hallway I do frequent. And eventually we won't need to worry about bodies anymore. Because once you exit the mansion for the first time to go explore the other areas outside the mansion, all the zombies disappear and they're replaced with something much more dangerous than zombies or even Crimson Heads, in my opinion. So, that said, we're going to go in this door and we're going to torch the body that's outside of it. And then we will save Richard. Richard! So, torch the body. Light it up, big boy. Boom. Okay, anyways, I digress. We're going to go in this doorway. We'll go back across the hall, and we'll be good. And you got to wonder, um, like, the room that this snake is in, spoiler alert, you need the shield key to go in there. So how did Richard get bit by the snake if the shield key is right where it's supposed to be at when we find it? So like is he the master of unlocking, and Jill's just like the master of unlocking? Maybe just like I don't know. Maybe the door was just unlocking when they left. They locked it behind them.
Hope this is what you wanted.
This isn't serum. This is
I'll
serum.
give you a shot now, Richard.
It's lowercase serum, not uppercase serum.
Here, take it. It's a radio.
Do you have minutes on it? This is the 90s, Richard.
Take care of yourself, Rebecca.
Richard,
Richard.
I need minutes. Don't die on me yet.
He's okay. He's just
Okay, good, because I need him to load minutes on this so I can talk out.
Let's get Richard to a safer place.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
Richard's doing
So
well,
we'll be
Chris.
back into that
Should
medical
recover
room.
soon.
And so we're on the other end of the mansion.
Richard needs you.
Richard
now.
needs you, but I will need your assistance later.
As soon as Richard gets better, we'll come after you.
Rebecca, you okay?
No,
with
I
the
need her
gun?
to be good with the
Yes.
piano.
All right.
I'm not joking
I'm
about
gonna
that.
continue my investigation.
Make sure you practice your piano skills. Make sure
Okay.
pretend Richard's a piano and then just play keys on his arm or something. Oh no, don't play keys on his arm. He's bitten there. So we're going to go through the door again, and then when you go in here for the first time after you healed Richard, Rebecca will say, "Would you like to treat your wounds?" You can tell her no, or you tell her yes. If you tell her yes, then she will heal you completely, which is the one benefit about having Rebecca. Otherwise, I feel like Rebecca's not really worth it, in my opinion. That's my opinion, though. She's not a super good partner like, say, Barry. That's the main downside with Chris versus Jill. I love Barry to death because you can skip a boss fight with Barry. So we're going to go this way. And then trying to think what we're going to do. What are we doing? Oh yeah, okay, I know where we're doing. We're gonna go get the sheet music, the page of the sheet music. So, one of the stupid things I don't really enjoy about this game is there's a piece of paper that's located in the area where we found Richard and Rebecca, and if you go into the piano room, the bar room, whatever you want to call it, the piano bar room, you'll find some sheet music there, but it'll be missing a page. And if you if you want to eliminate some backtracking, go back to where you found Rebecca and Richard, and there'll be two rooms. There's one that's already locked with the shield emblem. There's one that you can open with. I think you don't need an old key. I think it's already open. I think there's a zombie here, but you can avoid it by doing what I'm doing right here. Just go around the corner behind it, and then exit. And I don't know why that particular hallway has that. I don't know. Maybe it's just there, just to be there. Now this zombie, I see that there's a grenade there, and I'm just like, I think I'm just going to waste a grenade. I need to actually come back here later, and I don't want to risk a Crimson Head encounter. So I'm going to shove the grenade in the zombie's mouth, and I'm going to waste a shotgun shell to blow its head off. So that's the good thing with flash grenades. That is one of the amazing things about Chris. He can critical hit potentially quite a few zombies depending on how many flash grenades you have. It's a very good item. It will be a godsend against zombies. Now here, the thing that sucked about being Jill here, you have to have the lighter. Otherwise, you can't do anything. But with Chris, he automatically has his lighter on him. There's a handgun magazine there, but I'm going to grab it later. I should have just grabbed it right there. This China cabinet, you're going to want to push it this way, because if you push it the other way, it will not reveal the door. Here's a zombie here. I'm going to choose to not kill the zombie and save my ammo. So come on, zombie. Come on, chase me down. There we go. And we're going to go in here, examine the China cabinets in here, and you'll find some sheet music. And so we're going to go ahead and go out. He's going to go all the way around the table instead of going all the way, turn 180 and try to get us that way. So we're done. We never have to come back in here, so there's no need to kill that zombie. Just let him whine and dine for all of eternity, until the end of the game anyways. So with that, we're going to go back to a save room. I think we're going to go to the save room where Richard and Rebecca are. I think. I want to say we are. So avoid the zombie. And that zombie has potential to open this door. So maybe there might be a reason for you to destroy that zombie. I'm not going to do it because I want to get lucky and that zombie's not going to break through the door. So I'm going to go ahead and... yeah, I think I'm going to go to the medicine room where Richard and Rebecca are. And along the way, I want to say I'm going to go downstairs. And I want to get the blue gemstone because I'm thinking in my mind now. I want to go in that hallway. And I want to use the blue gemstone. I'm going to use the herbicide. So now I want to get the blue gemstone. So yeah. So this is where I'm going to start getting stuff that's in the main big dining hall. I'm still not going to get the emblem just yet, because there's no point in getting the emblem until you get Rebecca to help you with the puzzle that we're going to do in the next part. So we're going to get the blue Chaos Emerald. We need 6 more, and then Chris will upgrade into Super Chris from Resident Evil 5. Boulder Punch in Action. So we're almost done with this part. So 25 minutes, and I gotta say, I'm really enjoying this Let's Play. So go through this door. And we're going to go to that medicine room. So the medicine room's on this side. So just go down the hall. Don't dilly-dally. Just go straight. Because I want to say those zombies will also bust through that door. This is where you use the blue and yellow gemstones. You put it into the statue of this tiger. The blue gemstone you don't really need to do. You only need to do it if you really want shotgun shells. Otherwise, there's really no point for the blue gemstone. I normally just avoid the blue gemstone, and I only put the yellow gemstone in here. And even then, the yellow gemstone, you don't really need it. It's just used to get the best ending of the game. So you really don't need to do this puzzle. So now we're going to go back, and we're going to go to the save room, and that'll be the end of this part, folks. So I hope you're really enjoying this. Like I said, I'm really enjoying this too. I'm not going to say this is the funnest Let's Play or the bestest Let's Play, but this is a Let's Play I'm really enjoying right now. So we'll catch you on the next part, folks. We're going to get into that save room, and Rebecca's going to say, Chris, can I heal you? And we're like, no. So later, folks.